Hi, Dmitry. Happy to see you. This is a Friday, so we have the great weekend before. I'm happy to see you.
Hi, says same here. Happy to see you. Let me know if you hear me clearly because I'm in Shanghai. As you can see, we are just in the middle of the day, afternoon, actually 3 p.m. And finally we have some proper time to talk to each other. Although we didn't see each other for a long time, but at least we can do it on Zoom and we can discuss whatever we want, everything related to what we do.
Dmitry, I know you so many years. You are a very experienced guy. You had experience with different brands, as I know, retailers. So you are providing different services, but your main focus is digital signage. And so I'm really excited what you're doing, guys, in this area. You have been in this market for ages. And what has changed and what does the digital signage industry looks like now? Please share your experience with us and with our community.
Thanks. I think it's a great opportunity to share a bit to all your community, our community, about what our company's major focus, major business, I think for the recent 4 years since 2019. So Eastidea is an advertising network provider, all-in-one network provider to the companies around the globe who are in media and advertising digital out-of-home business, or companies who are willing to set up their own advertising media networks. Now, where our major focus on digital out-of-home advertising networks are in elevators. So we are targeting in elevators advertising networks and indoor advertising networks. So our company the company we're actually developing hardware. It can be special screens, or it can be projectors, which are converting the elevators, doors into the spectacular advertising space in elevators and in elevator areas. And since our, let's say, starting date of cooperation between our company and your company, we actually embedding DISPL software solutions into our final package that we offer to our customers, where it comes together software and the hardware. Now, we step beyond just offering the hardware and the software to our customers. Instead, once our customers are joining our tribe worldwide, we actually providing them with the technical software and business trainings in terms of how to set up an advertising networks, how to sell advertising via installed advertising networks, and how to create the business model of advertisements based on the software which we're currently using among all our projects worldwide, which we do together with DisplayForce. Now, it goes without saying that you can't sell nowadays advertising when you cannot unify devices into the one advertising network, plus when you don't have a one place access to manage all your network. And on the top of that, you can't make and plan a good selling strategy of your advertising if you don't getting any numbers. Now, when we're talking about numbers, it starts from the top layer, like when we have to understand the exposure rate, like how many tenants or business offices are in this, on that business tower, or in this residential area, how many elevator shafts do we have in each area, and how many people actually might have the opportunity to see the advertisement. So, but that is not enough. That's, let's say, 90% of companies worldwide can do this so far who are in this business, because we're just getting some information from property owners or property asset management teams, so they can provide you with this accurate and not accurate data, because there is nothing permanent at the numbers. Now, what we are able to do by using your guys' solutions and using our hardware, which we actually matching them together, because nowadays we have to understand that to make workable advertising network, you have to match hardware and the software together. It's just cannot be like you take hardware separately and software separately and then trying to match on the go. No, it should be tested. It should be aligned with each other. All the electronic components with the hardware, software should be everything work together properly. Now, So when I'm talking about the numbers, so the numbers are important in order to understand how to sell the advertisements, and we rely all our let's say most of our philosophy and business approach about how to sell the advertising is where we're taking the roots of the software, which actually managing the whole all the advertising network, and by the numbers that we can extract from DISPL towards understanding how to selling the advertising campaigns. So numbers coming actually from the software, and based on these numbers which we take from the software, we put on all the numbers on a paper, let's say on the table, and help our customers to calculate their profitable ad selling models through the networks. And that's why it becomes to be so let's say it's not becomes to be so popular because it's becomes to be so popular because there's a lot of goddamn different work behind it. Our team is putting behind, your team is putting behind it to make it easy and understandable to all the customers, so to our customers. And our slogan is very simple. Our business is to help our customers' business to earn money. Now, if they can earn money, we can earn money. Not only they earning money, they're bringing as well a lot of added value for, we call this micro targeted advertisements into the residential areas, business offices, and actually the advertisers are enjoying from that a lot. And we have already bulletproof results of that, which we really pushing very hard nowadays through many countries. I mean, we can talk about this a bit later, how this networks looks like. How we actually use the data analytics, the AI, the AI capabilities of DISPL platform within daily usage of the software, and how it might influence in a very, very near future. When I say near future, actually tomorrow, about the ad selling strategy, not just for the ad network owners, but as well for the advertisers, because we see it happens, and customers which approach us, not only the brands who are willing to advertise, let's say in China, they own products in elevator or like outdoor spaces, but as well overseas customers who are reaching towards us and asking, okay guys, we heard that you have a networks in this and that countries. How does it work? So we immediately can provide some decent numbers from our ad network partners over to connecting between them, and they understand the benefits of running the ads in elevators. Just to understand that nowadays the in elevators advertising, this is what we are let's say encouraging our customers partners to develop their own networks. The bulletproof in terms of what kind of types of customers are taking interest in this business is online e-commerce or online streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and others, where I don't want to promote any of my partners within our, let's say, session interview, but in one of our countries where our partners are doing this business, one of their customers is Amazon Prime. So it's a kind of already we see a good impact from
nice. So good.
Who are actually achieving this kind of results by using our common, let's say, solutions like your software, which embedding in our hardware, and our hardware, which actually can be embedded in all of your products as well. So we see it happens, and not only Amazon Prime as well, other big guys are joining right now on board with our network providers worldwide, which we provide them the hardware and the software. But I'm probably will be happy to share this news in a couple of months, because right now we are in the middle of adjusting the finest tunes in order to make all the orchestra work together. Yeah,
I'm very excited to hear this, and I'm excited according to the changes in the minds of the customers. So you mentioned a lot about the AI, you mentioned a lot about the numbers.
Yeah.
So, and you know that we invest a lot into this field, and we're trying to adopt the product, especially for the needs. And I'm happy to hear that. So that our vision and the vision of the customers that you serve. So all this vision and the needs start to meet each other in the real projects. So that's
Yeah.
why, yes, thank you for this. Dmitry, I'm also excited according to how you do your products, how you share the products on the market. You have a lot of different names. I know some of them it's difficult to say for the public, I know. But anyway, could you tell us more, please, about some kind of interest projects that you have maybe in this year or from previous year? I absolutely know that you have something to share with us.
Well, yeah, I mean, since 2019, where we decided to completely swap our business approach from providing the retail, just providing the retail solutions in Asian Pacific market, and especially in China mainland and Hong Kong and Singapore, and decided to go wider and not just sticking to the project-based solutions, instead just go with the scalable solutions. Our outreach and our footfall till today are spread across 17 countries worldwide. When I'm talking about from Australia to the north of America. But of course, with the time, the footfall becomes a bit more decent and shrink, I should say, more focused in a different areas worldwide, where our current major focus, business focus, I'm talking about where we have ongoing and existing projects, are based Europe-based. And right now we slightly, but in very confident way, we start to move as well out. We are continuing with our extension towards the North American market. I'm talking about the United States and Mexico, where our decent, let's say, results that we can see from our, I mean, not ours, but our customers who actually developing all that kind of solutions. Right now, we can actually point out, I think, 3 or 4 markets or countries. Among them, we will find the UK, Ireland, Serbia, Czech Republic, South Africa, and right now we are putting a lot of dots on the map with the Sri Lanka and all the areas surround the Sri Lankan area. So we are starting the deployment of the large amount of devices in elevator hardware devices around this region. Now, I think one of the greatest achievements right now we can see from our customers, we're talking about not only the advertising elevators network, but as well how they convert the numbers in terms of and how they're selling the ads. I can point out our partner in Serbia. They're really doing a great job by running the advertising in different ways, like either they're using the CPM solutions or they're using the CTV or they're selling the ads. By the way, definitions maybe later on we can highlight what all of them are meaning to, but the meaning of them. But I can see that the guys becomes to be so professional in order to how they operate with all the AI data aggregated information, like about how many people can see the views, so let's say what was numbers of shows and so on. So they're really good in aligning all the relevant information into their business model based, of course, AI information. On top of that, I can see what's right now going on, let's say in Dublin, in Ireland, or in Czech Republic, when now these guys, our partners, really enjoying a lot from converting the AI analytic data into the business. So they actually can merge and understand the behavior of the audience, of the elevator riders when they see that content running on the screens, on the projectors. And based on that, they actually can provide and amplify and to improve the performance, the campaign performance with the customers using the A/B testing, using the robust and easiest approach from advertising to the campaign, which runs on the devices through the large amount of networks. I'm talking about this hundreds and hundreds of devices already. And when you have to manage them at once from one location and to understand the result of the campaigns, that's the technology we are talking about. That's the comfortable way, the analytical way to understand the needs and the performance of the ads and of the advertiser as well. So I think that's what we can really highlight for today. But the biggest achievement for us will be probably that we see that the networks are growing and growing dramatically. So we are preparing this year to reach probably X4 since last year in terms of numbers of devices that are being provided to our customers. And we see more and more involvement and understanding of the customers how to use DISPL platform as an AI analytics tools and as a management tool. And that's impressive because we see that the level of understanding us as being your partner and the level of explanation, like being the first tier level of communication with our customers about how to use DISPL, and at the end, let's say the safe and secure way of customer that they're using the DISPL in their solutions. I think it's a great achievement that's we should talk about it as well among the other achievements like numbers, sales, and so on. Because this is important, because this is actually the feedback we are getting from our customers. Yeah, comfortable for use, it's understandable, it's reliable, it's secured. Of course, as we always say, we need to improve all the time everything what we do daily. I mean, if we just say that we are perfect, that probably we should finish the business right away. But definitely I think we are on the right path of our journey, and I see that more and more good things are happening, although there's many challenges worldwide. Yeah.
Thank you, Dmitry. So based on this, I just want to share with you some thoughts, and maybe I just want to open some plans.
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. Yeah, what's news? What's coming on? Yeah.
So you know our position. So sustainable platform. This is something as a commodity. Product on the market. It's very difficult to sell only digital signage that we have been started maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. So, and this is very hard to grow with this kind of product. And we have the enterprise grade platform, but it's not the point. So that we should put on our front line in our marketing, in our sales. So because the digital signage is just infrastructure. And nowadays it should be just a sustainable type of working. I mean, this all. So that's why we invest in the features or new functionality that should be connected with real business, with numbers. And so that's why in our focus we have the 2 new things. Not the new. It kind of new for the market. For me, you know that I'm invested a lot into this. So that's why it's kind of not new for me and for my team. So the first, we have the new things in our platform according to visitor insights. So so we start to go deeper into the reporting side of the project, of the platform, and we're providing the new insights for the projects. So just as an example, I'll show you on the screen. You can see here so that we got the new functionality as a customer journey map. So the customer journey, just an example, you have the retail media case or just the classic media network in the malls. So we can just match the audience between the points here. And we also know the share of awareness. So we have a lot of different numbers like customers on each of the points that they are met in their customer journey. So it could show you the way how you can promote your products better on the customer journey basis. Number 2, that we have the heat maps. The heat maps, we add the new scale. As you can see, this is a heat maps that show you the distribution of the audience based on the quarters. So it means that you can see the much high traffic, the most traffic areas and the most traffic time zones. And based on this, you can just increase the prices of your advertising, as an example. So, and it's just according to visitor insights. You can check it out on our platform, just, how it works. Just go in our platform and you will see. Also, we'll provide as every time we'll provide you the technical onboarding according to these new features. And I'm sure that it brings additional value for the customers, for your partners, because this is also numbers, but these numbers they can use for better revenue. I mean, they can boost their revenue just based on these numbers. So in addition, I heard from you that sometime your partners and the networks that they're using your solution, they have the kind of average size of bill like close to the medium or small, and this is very hard to manage all these small bills, and the customers, they are providing just small orders for the networks, and this is just hard to break the even with these small operations. So the second feature that I want to share with you, and I'm so excited because we're preparing this maybe several years. So yeah, this is our DSP, white label DSP solution that you can use to run your automated network. I want to share with you that we add a new extension to our platform that calls white label SSP for additional monetization. It includes two things. The first is self-service portal that called DSP. Yes, it means that you can run your own self-service system for your advertisers, or I mean the advertisers of your partners and networks that you serve your product. So so that's why they can automate the process, how they can work with small bills, small average check, I mean. So, and also this is a kind of automation that allows them to reduce their costs. Number two, this is a white label SSP. And in this case, I just want to say that white label SSP, if we have the inventory inside, you can sell this via not only the DSP solution, but third-party DSP as well. So we have the open API, open programmatic API, so that way they can use to integrate these with different players in the market. Somewhere it could be kind of Hivestack or other brands, important and famous brands in the market. It depends on the country. So, but now the main idea that we have, that all the demand that comes into a white label SSP, you can moderate, or you can see before they respond, and only when you get the approval, when you provide the approval for the request, the advertising will be on your screen. And this is very important to keep under control the media and the pricing. So that's why this kind of the API that you can provide for DSPs, they divided for different grades, like open RTB, it's simplest one, and the advanced API to have the deep integration between the different platforms. Self-service portal, the main idea here is open doors for programmatic buyers. So, and according to this, what kind of functionality we have? So this is self-service portal for advertisers, as I said. You can connect any kind of touch points to these, like not only classic screens, but kiosks or projectors. And the projectors, so this is your main business, as I know. So you can turn on or turn off the different media models that you can use for your network. So it means that you can start just with a classic CPM model, but sometime you can add the number of guaranteed views, like CPV. You know, it starts to grow because in case of CPM, the main difference is if you have the OTS like 1,000 based on the bills or based on the traffic counters, this is just the 1,000 and you have the capacity of 1,000. But in case when you start to use unpersonalized sensors analytics for audience, you start to measure impressions, and the one audience or one person, I mean, one person could generate the 16 different impressions per the store visit. It means that in case of CPM, you have just the 1,000. In case of CPM, 1,000. In case of CPV, 16,000. It's much more, you know. So that's why it could just brings more revenue to you, because this is a guarantee by the audience attention.
Well, when we provide our training to our customers about all the available ad selling models on the platform, and actually based on our experience from the media buying that we are doing here in China, for example, for one of our customers, for several overseas customers in China, we always start to train our customers from a very basic but scalable approach. We start with ad plays, actually, right? So with the calendar advertising, this is where we started first to explain what is the time slot looks like, what is the loop advertising, and etc. So once we understand they already have enough devices to connect to programmatic, let's say our outreach, let's say the benchmark for our customers, we say, look, you have 100 of broadcasting devices, then we will recommend you to swap towards CPV or maybe a CPM or the other, or to connect your platform to DSP. And that's what exactly the timing that is good for us, because just you have mentioned right now that the DSP and the RTB platform is ready to be launched, or it's already. So the available features of the programmatic activations is already available. So that is exactly our time pace. We start with a minimum viable product start with kickstart of our partners worldwide. Once we see they are very mature and solid enough to understand how to run even the small network of 50, 60 devices, and they understand already that this the network starts to bring them revenues, and at least the break even already been reached. Of course, plans are coming to order more and more devices, and of course, recommendation of ours will be toward them, guys. Now, since you have already 60 plus locations or 60 plus devices that runs into the one network, we highly recommend you to move forward towards providing programmatic connection from external DSPs to your network, because in that case, you will have extra source of income for your business, of course. And I think that's the feature that we're so much waiting for, and I will be more than happy to dig more deeply to understand all the components of these new features in order to introduce this to our partners. Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you for this word, Dmitry. So it's important that we're doing something that meet the real needs on the customer side. So in addition, I want to say that based on this DSP, you can start also the Uber-based model. What does it mean? So it could be kind of a new way how you can develop your business with Eastidea to find the new customers with franchising business models. Just an example, you are kind of business that have a lot of partners like Domino's or other, it's franchising model. So in this case, you can connect the different franchisee to your network and you can sell the whole network. But on the side of your partners, they will see only the numbers or metrics according to their split or area, like their revenue. So, but from opposite side, they can also sell the whole network with their commission, with their fees. So that's why it's kind of functionality that we call Uber-based DSP SSP platform. So that's why it brings a lot of new revenue for your customers as a franchising business.
Yeah, we just need to create more networks, broadcasting points. And this is why we're always pushing, because nowadays, we always say like this: if you have the location and you have the media player on that location, you are the king. That's what I'm always saying to all my customers, guys. Go and book the locations. Book the locations. Don't think about the prices, how much it's going to cost me to buy screen projector or the software. Make the business plan. We're going to help you of creating your business, selling business model. And then when you see the whole picture together, you understand how to make the right spread and how to create your P&L, because numbers software important. And that's what actually sometimes customers, let's say the new customers who are reaching towards us, they're asking the same questions. What will be the cost for that? I always address them, guys, do you have a plan? Do you have a strategic plan? How you want to move? What you want to do? And they look at us, look at the first time we hear like this, someone in China, instead of just giving us prices, asking us questions and say, no, you are not ready for this business yet. But I think although it might sound a bit like a bit kind of like weird, but I do understand that this way we, from the first approach, customers and reach us, we actually highlight to them what information will be most relevant for them and how much they're ready for the business. Because once they understand the value, what they're getting from us, including the software and the hardware and the knowledge, there is no way, and I say there is no way they will not be unsuccessful on this within the market. And it doesn't matter. People say, yeah, but I have a small city. it doesn't matter. Even in a small city, if you have 3,000, 2,000 buildings with elevators, you already can create a fantastic media network. And that's the thing that we're pushing to completely saying to all our customers worldwide. And I think nowadays, once you show me this Uber-based model, I think it's going to be even more, let's say, fuel to speed
Sure.
up the process of the extensions of this network. I think so. Yeah, 100%. I have to go, and I need to set up a meeting regarding that to go like a very short introduction about how everything works.
I love your position according to the book the place. Commit on the place, guys, and just for clear understanding what your project is profitable or not in the future. So I also shared with you some new value case that we add in our platform. So the value case, this is just a form that allows you to better understand the business model of your retail media or your media network. In case if you will use DISPL platform with all the functions that we have inside, like CPM, CPV, ad plays, calendar-based, just the classic old-fashioned models, plus self-service, your own DSP, external DSP connections, and all the stuff that we have in our platform, we add to this document, and this doc helps you to understand the financial model of your project before the start. So, and I'll add this in the comment here, the link on this document, so you can just share with your partners, and it will be better to start your deals from the numbers.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Dmitry, for this amazing talk. So I'm so excited. I got a lot of energy from you. I know that you're a very active guy, and so yes, I know that you're also the musician. I know that you have a lot of different sides.
And by the way, as well as you,
as
far as I know, so we should make throw up a back-to-back gig, you know.
Yes.
With a good sunset and put some projectors instead of candles, you know. Can make something spectacular on that.
So we every time happy to see our partners here in Sunny Island. So that's why please join us. Come for the vacation
this summer. This summer we will do absolutely yes.
Yeah, great. Thank you for your time, Dmitry. I hope everything will be perfect soon. Bye.
Thank you very much. Okay, you have a great weekend as well, and all the best. We talk with each other very soon. Bye-bye. Ciao.